Look, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've been watching this AI revolution unfold for the past 2 years, and I keep seeing the same pattern everywhere I look. People are asking the wrong questions. Everyone's obsessing over, will AI take my job? But that's not the real question. The real question is simpler and way scarier. Are you a 1 or a 0? Welcome to Career Binary. I'm your host, and if you're here, you're probably feeling that pit in your stomach when you read another headline about AI replacing workers. Maybe you've seen ChatGPT write better emails than your colleague. Maybe you watched that video of AI coding an entire app in 30 seconds. Here's the thing. I've spent months diving deep into this stuff, talking to people in HR, engineers, executives, even my barista who's worried about robot coffee makers. And what I found will probably surprise you. So, let me tell you about my friend Sarah. She's a marketing manager, been doing it for 8 years. Smart woman, good at her job. Last month, her company started using AI for content creation. Sarah's first reaction? Panic. She spent 2 weeks doom scrolling articles about AI replacing marketers. But here's where it gets interesting. For colleague Mike, same department, same job title, Mike's reaction was completely different. He immediately started learning how to use the AI tools, started experimenting, started combining his marketing knowledge with AI capabilities. Fast forward 6 weeks, Sarah's still worried about her job security. Mike just got promoted to head of AI-Inst marketing. Same starting point, completely different outcomes. This is what I call career binary. In programming, binary is simple. It's either 1 or 0, on or off, true or false. And right now, with AI, your career is becoming binary too. You're either adapting and becoming more valuable, that's a 1, or you're resisting and becoming irrelevant, that's a 0. Now, before you think this is some motivational fluff, let me break down what I actually mean. Because this isn't about working harder or embracing change, or any of that generic advice you've heard 1,000 times. Being a 1 in the AI workplace isn't about becoming a programmer overnight. It's not about understanding neural networks or machine learning algorithms. Most of us don't need to know how a car engine works to be great drivers, right? Here's what I've learned from watching this unfold in real companies, with real people. The ones, the people who are thriving, they're not necessarily the most tech-savvy. They're the ones who figured out something crucial. AI doesn't replace jobs, it replaces tasks. And if you can figure out which tasks to hand off and which ones to keep, you become incredibly valuable. I talked to a financial advisor last week. He was terrified because AI can now analyze portfolios and suggest investments. But instead of fighting it, he started using AI for the analysis and focused on what he's always been best at, understanding his clients' fears, their dreams, their weird family dynamics that affect their money decisions. His income went up 40% this year. The zeros? They're the ones still trying to prove they can do everything better than AI. They're competing with machines instead of collaborating with them. And honestly, that's a losing battle. So how do you make sure you're a 1? I've identified 3 key things that separate the 1s from the zeros. First, task intelligence. The 1s know which parts of their job are uniquely human and which parts are just tasks. Customer service isn't going anywhere, but answering the same FAQ for the 100th time, that's getting automated. The smart customer service reps are learning to handle the complex, emotional stuff while letting AI handle the routine questions. Second, learning speed. This isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the fastest to adapt. The ones don't spend 6 months researching the perfect AI tool. They try something new, see if it works, and move on if it doesn't. Third, human amplification. This is the big one. The ones use AI to become superhuman versions of themselves. They're not trying to compete with AI. They're using it to do things they could never do alone. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat this. The next 5 years are going to be wild. Some people are going to thrive, and some people are going to struggle. The difference isn't going to be luck, or natural talent, or even experience. It's going to be whether you choose to be a 1 or a 0. This channel exists because I believe most people can be 1s if they have the right information. Not hype, not fear-mongering, just real insights about what's actually happening in workplaces right now. Every week, I'm going to break down what's really happening with AI in the workplace. No BS, no tech jargon, just practical intelligence for people who want to stay ahead of this curve. Hit subscribe if you want to be a 1, and let me know in the comments, are you feeling like a 1 or a 0 right now? Be honest. This community is going to be built on real talk, not fake positivity. Next week, I'm diving into the 5 jobs that everyone thinks AI will replace but actually won't, and why the experts are getting this completely wrong. Welcome to Career Binary. Your career is either future ready or it's not. Let's make sure you're ready.